My favorite yoga class to guide people through is Ashtanga yoga. Here's why I think you should try it. Reason number one, Ashtanga yoga follows the same series of poses in every class. So it really gives you the opportunity to go a little deeper, to really learn about a pose, lean into a pose, learn about your resistance, learn about what comes up. And it's a very personal journey because it's the same thing every week. You're really given the opportunity to go deeper. Reason number two, when I teach Ashtanga, and very similar in other classrooms, the teacher will show you so many options, right? Like every pose looks a little intimidating, but when you see the steps, here's step one, step two, step three, all the steps to get you to the final pose, it makes Ashtanga accessible really to anyone. I know Ashtanga has a reputation for being too challenging, too hard, really crazy. But the truth is, Ashtanga teaches you to listen to your body, which is something really important, right? So in Ashtanga, we're learning I'm going to look different than the person next to me because I'm at a different step. I'm at a different place today. I think this is very powerful because it's teaching us not to conform to society. It's teaching us I don't have to copy the teacher or the person in charge. I'm going to take what they're saying and interpret it in my body and what is best for me. So these are the things that we practice on the mat that will show up in real life. Reason number three, Ashtanga is really fantastic for those of us who are working on, who may be just the tiniest bit perfectionist or have issues trying to not be perfect. Here's why. If you tell me, Danielle, I've mastered this pose, I'm just going to turn around and say, I'm so happy for you. Here's the next step. So there's always a next step. Practicing Ashtanga is wonderful at helping you to stop focusing on the final product. Instead, we're going to focus on progress, not perfection. We're not going to find it because there's always going to be a next step. There's always alignment. There's always something more to work on. So we may as well give that up and just work on what am I going to do today and how will I feel really good about that tiny piece of progress I made. This is another life skill that we practice on the mat and then it shows up out in our real life. This is really for me the magic of Ashtanga, more so than any other style I've worked with or practiced, is that the things that happen on the mat in my Ashtanga practice actually do show up in real world. It's a physical practice, it's a spiritual practice, emotional practice, and it mirrors what I'm doing in the real world. And by focusing on it in my physical practice, I'm allowing myself to be aware and to start changing all of these little patterns. It's very effective. It's known as a healing practice. And then here you go, I'm giving you a bonus. Bonus reason number 4. This is specific to my class. I'm very fond of my Ashtanga class. I teach at the Albuquerque YMCA. So if you were to come to my class, bonus reason number 4 is that the community of students in my class are fantastic. The students, the group, were supportive, were joyful. We really find a lot of enjoyment in what we're doing and in collaborating and being a sangha or a community that practices together. So if you were to join us, that's what you'd be getting yourself into. Something really incredible. So there you go. I hope I see you in class. And if you're not in Albuquerque, I hope you kind of look into it and see what you can find near you.